Thank you for joining me on another episode of Restoring the Mazda Millenia project here. Today we are going to remove the valve cover gasket. It's leaking. We're going to install the gasket. We're going to remove the valve itself. While the gasket itself arrives, I'm going to take it out, clean it out, dry it out, and also paint it. I'm not so concerned about painting this one to perfection, kind of like I did on this one. This one needs a makeover. Kind of scratch it over when I took the intake manifold off. But basically just cleaning it out, give it a uniform color. And we're going to look at a few things here. Alright, so we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's hidden behind this black bracket. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They are all 10 millimeter bolts. Let's start with this one. And this one was already loose. I'm not liking that. Kind of makes me wonder if this gasket is actually good, because I can take it by hand. This one is on. This one I can't take out. Alright, so I take that comment back. Or I may just bring it back. Some of these bolts are hand tight. So I don't know if this gasket is still factory or if it's aftermarket or if it's been replaced. I really can't tell. Little bit of history about this vehicle is I went as far as in going to Jersey to pick it up, and the dealer didn't give me much history on the vehicle other than it was actually picked up at an auction. So the only thing he mentioned was that he replaced timing components because they were noisy. And the car right now has 90,000 miles. And I'm going to address the timing belt once it gets to 110, 120, somewhere around there. And I can't stress enough that these valve cover bolts are loose. If I'm not mistaken, they should be 5 to 7 foot-pounds. I will follow up with you once I do the installation. If not, follow the Mazda 626 video that I have on my channel. And basically it would tell you what are the torque specs for this vehicle and many components. Alright, not coming off. Alright, so I'm just going to put them all together here to the side. And I believe some of these are longer than others, so be mindful of that. So far, this line, same size. These are slightly longer. And I believe this one should be also longer as well. This was a short one, came from over here. When you do get the replacement, best advice I can give you is get a good one. Do not cheap out on your gaskets. If you have a 6-cylinder or an 8, do not cheap out on your gaskets, because remember the amount of trouble you want to get here to actually cheap out on your parts. Let's just say that you drive your car hard, or the gasket that you purchased was low quality. Again, hence the price. You get what you pay for. And these are definitely leaking. This is just leaking. I'm gonna leave it there drying. And you don't want to go through the hassle of taking it to a shop and pay whatever they're charging you. This is a very long job because you decided to cheap out on your parts. Mazda makes good gaskets. As a matter of fact, any car manufacturer make decent gaskets. I believe nowadays they just use their logo, but behind it is like a Felpro. As a matter of fact, I do like Felpro. You can go to AutoZone and get the Felpro replacement gaskets. Mind you, if you can get it from the internet for a lower price, go for it. I remember paying a little over than $100 for the gaskets for my Mazda, my 626, and they were a little over than $100. The kit will come with 2 gaskets. It will come with the grommets, and the grommets are these guys right here, and you have rubber right under them. And this is a grommet right here. You have the metal plastic, then you have the rubber right under it. And basically, you have to replace every single one of them. The gasket will come with spark plugs, tubes, seal tubes. So you can see this one has failed, or started to fail. And we're going to go ahead and take the rest of it out. I'm going to take a brush. As a matter of fact, I can't actually take you guys to clean it because I don't have the greaser. But something to put on the list. I have to go to the auto parts store and get some parts. So the greaser will be another thing to add to the list. So I'm going to end it right here. Basically, this valve cover is ready to come up as soon as I take some bolts out. I have 1, 2, and the hidden one right there. Why do we have to take them out? These two? Well, this is a timing cover. And basically, the gasket, the valve cover itself loops around and it bolts to it. Those are the only 2 that you have to take out. Other than that, it's raining here in my state. Horrible weather. And I'm going to clean it out at a different day, different time, and take you guys along with the prep to it when I get the gasket and everything else. Thanks for watching.